Hey guys, it's Derek from the Olive Oil Co. and today we are going Italian. We are doing a Roman style Saltimbocca. What is Saltimbocca, you may ask? The Italian words literally translate into jumps into the mouth, and this can be done with chicken, with pork, with veal. Today we are actually using rouladen style beef from Browndale Farms. And we're gonna open up this package really soon just to show you what this cut of beef looks like. It's essentially a really thin piece of beef, nice and lean. Princess Bride reference, anyone? And then we're going to roll everything up in it. The olive oil that you'll need from our store is the Rosemary olive oil. If you don't have that one, you can easily use the Tuscan herb olive oil, the Thyme, or just a nice cooking extra virgin olive oil, a nice robust one. So we've opened up the package. As you can see, we got a fair bit of beef here. This is the perfect thickness that you want for your Saltimbocca. I do have a bigger piece here, as you can see, this big boy here. I'm actually going to cut this up into multiple pieces, and I'm just going to use my mallet to thin out some of it so we can get a number of good Saltimboccas here. So the other thing you want to make sure you do is take some paper towel, pat both sides dry. We don't want those juices on there. Yeah, I'm gonna make up some more pieces now. Now normally this recipe calls for pecorino cheese, which is a sheep's cheese. We're using a soft goat cheese tonight so we can actually still cut it into nice chunky strips. So let's do that now. So we have our nice thin fillet of beef ready. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take some prosciutto. So we get a nice saltiness going on the inside of this here. I'm gonna lay one piece, and then a second piece here. Just to make sure we get some nice coverage, let's just fill that in right in there. Next thing you want to do is you want some sage leaves. You can get a package of this from the grocery store. We're just going to do one like so. And then to get down to the end, let's grab another bigger piece. So you're just forming a little line here. Now what some people do for Saltimbocca is they go about this far and they just fold it in half. But we're actually, before we do something like that, we're going to take a piece of cheese like so. And now it's the fun part where you get to roll this into a nice little Italian log, so to speak. So let's get here. Make sure it's nice and tight as you go along. All right, so once you're at this point, you do want to grab some twine. So we're gonna lay this down here. Make sure it's right in the middle. Cinch it nice and tight. You don't want it to come apart when it's cooking in the cast iron pan. There we go. So it's nice and tight, and you can snip off the extra and just place it on a plate. And voila, we have our nice little Saltimbocca bundles. You can salt these if you want to. We already have salty prosciutto and cheese in here, so I'm just gonna omit that for now. But I do wanna get some nice fresh pepper on these. When we turn them over in the pan, I'm gonna add a little bit more too. That's gonna be good. We have a cast iron pan ready, so let's go over there. So our pan is to temperature. We have our rosemary olive oil in here. If you want to get fancy, you can also use just a splash of our butter olive oil. So let's get our bundles in there now. This should start to sizzle. And you do want to make sure that you brown all the outside of these. So as you can see, some of the cheese has been coming out of these nice and schmelty. We've been cooking these for about 20 to 25 minutes. We just wanted to make sure we really got that nice brown on them. At this point, we are deglazing the pan with half a cup of white wine. We are using a nice Piggio Grigio from Italy. So let's pour that in now. We're just gonna let the Saltimboccas cook in this just for a couple minutes. And then we're going to take them out of the pan and let them sit in a nice dish. But for now, they're going to get some of the nice flavor of the Pinot Grigio on them. So we've let these simmer in the white wine for about 5 minutes. We want to actually take these out and put them in a little dish. So Once those are transferred to another dish, we just want to take our spatula here and just make sure the pan gets nicely deglazed, because you don't want to fight with too much of this cheese at the end. The smells in our kitchen right now are absolutely amazing. We also cooked up some broccoli for the side, and it just, man, our whole kitchen smelled like an Italian restaurant. I'm going to also, before you cut into these, make sure you remove the twine. You don't want to eat that. Let's get a bite of one of these small ones here. Still got some cheese right in the middle, that nice bit of sage leaf there. Perfect cook. Sorry it took me a little bit just to get through that piece. That was kind of big. Delicious though. You're getting the salty from the cheese and the prosciutto. You're getting the herbaceousness from the sage and the rosemary olive oil, plus a beautiful bite with that thin beef. If you guys enjoyed this recipe and this video, please leave a like and comment down below if you used a certain oil with this, if you recommend it. Otherwise, we will see you guys next time. Mustard. But anyway, I digress. Let's not use this take. There's a cat here. We're just gonna have to eat it into nice little rectangular blocks. I don't know, maybe that's not the best thing. Let's try that again.
Sizzle and whatnot pretty
It's
quickly.
already recording, so I'm just gonna start. It's fine. I'm gonna...
How dare you?